Hi everyone, Steph Beckett here at CEDIA Expo 2022. I am here with Sean Patrick MacDonald of SimCraft. How's it going?
So far, so good, Steph.
Sounds good, yeah. So tell me a little bit about SimCraft first.
We are an equipment manufacturer of simulation equipment. It's been around for 13 years, and we have made our name in professional motorsport, manufacturing equipment for racing drivers to practice on and get better and develop their skills. And specifically, we offer a device that provides motion that is actually good feedback, so you can feel what the car's doing as you're practicing.
Very cool. And this is your first CEDIA here as an exhibitor, right?
It is our first CEDIA here as an exhibitor, and
How's
we've
that
already
been going?
sold a unit.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah,
they sold a unit right off the show floor.
Yeah, so the reception's been great. We are near the back of the hall, and since we're a first-timer, we get it. We got to pay our dues, but the noise that we've generated and the Sims themselves are attractions, and draws people in.
People hear it, and of course, I came and found you guys, and I drove a little bit. I was not good at it, so don't worry about that.
You were fine.
But yeah, tell me a little bit about what makes you guys different in this market.
So the motion is the big one, right? There's a couple of or a number of simulation companies out there that make devices for racing, whether they move or they don't. Back in the late 90s, my late father came up with a new way to move a cockpit to better simulate physics. Physics is a well-known area of study. Vehicles move in a very predictable way, and we have modeled our technology to mimic that methodology.
Very cool. So yes, you had two models on the show floor, correct?
We have two models, yes. We have a Apex 6, which is our flagship state-of-the-art unit that provides motion on all 6 degrees of freedom, also known as full motion.
Yes.
And a smaller unit, which can fit in tighter spaces, but has 4 degrees of freedom. And both units are getting great reception.
That was going to be my next question. Like, what kind of space would you recommend these go into, essentially?
Well, we've installed them in all kinds of places. You name it in the house, and we've put one there. Of course.
Kitchen?
You know what? You stumped me there.
I got you.
Kitchen is we'll work on that one. That's
okay.
the one.
That's
the
next.
one that I have to
next
admit.
Next CEDIA, if you haven't installed
we haven't
in
done
a
kitchen. We have done living rooms though.
Yes,
like right in the middle of the house.
Oh.
Foyers. We've done a foyer.
A foyer.
Yes, we have. Not making that up.
Here, come on in, hang your coat, and also, would you like to race a car?
But truthfully, it really depends on what the client's space is, and of course, there's a family decision here in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Where's the family going to agree that the sim gets to go? And sometimes it is a family, it's kids using it, and so it'll go in the basement and they'll share it down there. Sometimes it's the husband is the racer in the family, and he'll be the only one using it, and he might be relegated to the garage.
Oh yeah.
But you'll need like a 10-foot by 10-foot area for the big unit, and roughly 6-foot by 6-foot for the small unit.
Gotcha. What have been some of the main questions asked by attendees who have come and checked it out?
Where to start? Have
there been any crazy questions?
There are always crazy questions, and we're used to it, and that's fine. Our units do not look like something people have seen before.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times it's looks of confusion are the first looks that we see. And then they stand and watch for a while, and it helps if somebody's actually in the unit driving it. And then it becomes mesmerizing to them. And after a few minutes, they generally loosen up and come up and ask a question.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of power does this thing take? Or what kind of tracks do you guys have available? And that kind of thing. Can you link them up together and race head to head? How many software programs do you guys support? Do you guys do flight simulation? So there's a broad number of questions that we get asked wherever we go.
Yeah.
We can be at a racing event and we get the same questions. Here, this is obviously not a racing event.
Yes, a lot of like technologist-based questions.
We're getting a lot of the same questions.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and truthfully, because there are some integrators and more technology-minded people here, I am getting a lot more technical questions regarding power consumption and things of that nature.
Very cool. So last question I have for you is, where can people go to find more information?
SimCraft.com.
Okay.
That is our main area of our web presence. Of course, we're on the socials as well. SimCraft is on Facebook and Instagram mainly, a little bit of Twitter, but not a
Yep.
ton. And the best way to learn about the differences between a motion sim that follows the way physics work and another product that has motion is to drive one. And we have a home base in Atlanta where we have a number of units that we schedule demonstrations for, but we also have a location in Indianapolis that we can schedule demos for, and in Scottsdale. And based on the way the show's gone so far and some other things that are going on in the business, we'll be expanding out into other areas of the United States this year.
Very cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for hopping on with me this afternoon.
Thank you,
I
Steph,
wish
for
you
having
all
me.
the best.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on selling one right off the
Appreciate
show
it.
floor.
Thank you so much.
And don't forget, on our side too, you can see all of our show coverage at ravepubs.com/CEDIA Expo 2022. Thanks.